The series where we play super early in the morning. This is probably the last day that I'm going to be playing Assassin's Creed. Yesterday I took a break from playing it to play a spooky game because it was Friday the 13th, so we had to play, a horror game because that's how the world works. And honestly, I really didn't miss not playing this game. I enjoy this as been a return to form for Assassin's Creed. Really enjoy this been a return to form. But then I realized that it doesn't really have much to it. It's literally the same thing over and over and over and over again, right? It's go to the objective marker, assassinate the objective, go to the marker, assassinate the objective. There's not much more to it. And the story just isn't all that intriguing. I know that that's kind of been everyone's main complaint, honestly, has just been that the main story just doesn't seem all that intriguing, and I tend to agree with that. So this is probably the last day we're going to play this. We're going to try and return this game at the perfect time so that I can get Super Mario Wonder when it comes out on the 20th, and we can play some Super Mario Wonder together. So
mercenaries are everywhere.
Mercenaries everywhere.
It explains Besh's absence. He's avoiding the mercenaries.
I hope the trouble was all worth it.
I have discovered that two of the officers are working with the Order. And there is another. Their leader.
3. That would explain the Order's reach in Sharqiyya.
The first two go by the names Al-Ruh and Al-Aishma. The third they call Al-Mardikhwar.
They hide behind pompous names like prideful children.
Do not mistake the Order's vanities for childishness. They are the real power behind.
And maybe it's just because,
Did you discover any...
this isn't the Assassins, right? It's the silent ones, so it's not the Assassins. And then it's not,
As for their leader,
the Templars, so it's all new enemies. I don't know, it just doesn't feel right for the story. Bubbles here. Just finished Season 2.
I have heard the name.
If he is their leader...
Oh boy. I need to... Let me check the list really quick.
And for other reasons besides. Our best hope of finding him is through the first two.
The one named Al-Ruh was called Jasur by his companion. He is hiding from his past.
One second.
Here because of it.
Jasur, yes. That must be the Arab general Jasur ibn Basil.
I know of him.
Okay, it doesn't have the scene in it. That's Season 3, so... What'd you think? What'd you think of the final exams in, See, the big fights from there, you had Momo versus Aizawa was really an awesome moment.
The one called Al-Aishma is real.
Bakugo and Deku fighting All Might was a pretty awesome moment.
Not timid like his companion.
I really like Principal Nezu beating up his students. That was great.
That must be Admiral Nader ibn Havid. A boastful fool concerned more with his ships.
Coda, I don't really like
Admiral
Anna voice, so his was meh.
brilliant. He has created several new warships for the Khalifa. The Order's reach has grown if they have recruited Nader.
Which was your favorite fight, I guess I should ask.
Lower Harbor to the north.
Find this Al-Mardikhwar, Basim. As we agreed, I will wait for Ben.
It was good. Sticky Ball Head is just useless. I don't understand why he's there and how he made it in. Okay, so
With thanks.
there's actually an interesting answer to that.
I will find Jasur and Nader. Unask their leader.
There is the My Hero Academia Ultra Analysis book that gives you a whole bunch of trivia and little facts about characters and all sorts of awesome art. And
Who am I?
a part of that... let's see if we can find it. I'll find it. Let's see. Where is he? Oh, it's gonna take me a second, but there's official stats for all the characters in here, and it actually gives you a little bit of an explanation. Grape juice. His picture is even him crying. So when you look at his stats from the official thing, his wits is the highest out of everyone. He is considered the smartest character in Class 1A, with only Momo, potentially Creaty, being the only other person who maybe is the same, if not a little bit smarter. So he's one of the smartest people in the entire school and has one of the strongest techniques. And one of the things that sets him apart with those two things is that, like, he knows his limitation. He knows his quirk kind of sucks. And so he's never out there rearing up to fight or do anything because he knows he's not going to be able to compete in all these different things, right? The only reason he made it anywhere in the festival was because he cheated by listening or clinging on to Momo and letting someone else run for him because he wouldn't have been able to make it through the obstacle course. So that is why he is in there. He's considered incredibly smart and talented. He's just too distracted with other things to be a good hero. So he has, like, he's one of those characters, he has the potential to be a great hero, right? Like, all the potential is there. He can figure out how to make his quirk work. If half the people in Class 1A and Class B can make it in with their terrible quirks, I'm sure he could find a way to make his quirk work. They just haven't yet. But honestly, as you get later in the seasons, a lot of characters, what I really like about My Hero Academia is it gives a lot of different characters a chance to shine. So it's not just, here's Deku and how awesome Deku is, but rather everyone kind of gets their moment in the sun. I don't necessarily know that he's going to get his moment in the sun, because there's not a lot of redeeming qualities for him. Now that you've finished Season 2, though, if I remember correctly, the first movie takes place between Season 2 and Season 3. So if you haven't already started Season 3, now might be the time to rent the first movie. The first movie is pretty awesome. All the movies are really awesome. So you might take a break from watching the seasons and watch the movie, because the movie is pretty darn good. The first movie was great. The second movie was not as great, but had some amazing moments. There's 3 movies and a 4th movie coming. So you gotta watch the first movie now. I'm pretty sure it's between Season 2 and 3. You might have to Google it, but I'm pretty sure it's between those two.
Nice work. Don't get cocky. On it.
The second movie has some really amazing fights, with some great villains. The third movie was my least favorite of all of them, but it still had some great moments. The way this is my new obsession is scary. It does that. I told you, it's a great anime, and people just didn't give it a fair shake. It is a great anime. And there's lots of little things to learn from, like, reading the Twitters, and there's a bunch of books, and there's so much to it, and the world expands in such a good way. I'm closer. I'm a little bit closer. Goodbye. The second movie has one of my favorite moments from Tokoyami, Dark Shadow. He gets a really cool moment in the second movie, and I love Dark Shadow. I feel like he doesn't get enough screen time, but there's so many characters that you can't give them all screen time, right? So you get some really cool moments from him. Ingenium Okay, this is gonna be my rant. So you finished second season, so you got to meet Stain, and you got to see Ida take on Stain and his whole
This shipment is
rise and fall and all of that. So Ida, of course, gets asked to take over his brother's name, Ingenium, which is not a bad hero name, but I stand by that is the wrong hero name for Ida. Because in the first season, before they go to the USJ, they talk about how Uraraka floats him and he gets stuck on the top of the ceiling door thing. And they say that he looks like the emergency exit dude. And based on what he did in the USJ, where, you know, he had to run and go get the teachers to save everyone, I really feel like Ingenium's name should have been Emergency Exit. I feel like that was such a better hero name. And I get that his brother's name has a lot of meaning to him. There's, you know, it's a very emotional moment, and I get that. But I think Emergency Exit would have been such a better name for Ida to take on. And I really wish they would have given him that name instead of Ingenium. I stand by that's one of the few wasted opportunities.
the things that pass
Was not naming him Emergency Exit. Alright, let's go to this camp up here. That's way out there. I am the exit man. Well, that's the thing, right? Like, different heroes have different uses, and while Ingenium certainly can fight, I don't contest that. Ida's got some amazing fight skills. His hero work can so much be more traveling long distances and getting help and rescuing people. And so I know he wants to be, you know, a hero who fights people, but not every hero has to fight people. Like, you haven't met him yet. I want to say number 6, but it might be the number 4 hero in Japan is Wash, and he's literally a washing machine. And his quirk is he can summon bubbles that clean things up. And so you hear that, it's like, well, that's kind of a horrible hero. Like, what's he gonna do? Spray bubbles in your eye, get soap in your eyes? But he found a way to turn that into a rescue ability to help people, right? So there's rescue specialists, there's speed specialists, there's fighting specialists. So I feel like Emergency Exit would really encapsulate Ida's power of being able to get people to safety or get help quickly. So I stand by it. I stand by Emergency Exit Man. Some of the top heroes are absolutely ridiculous, though. Wash is really, really lame. There's a pro hero you'll meet way later who's like called Boot and Scooch, and his power is he can slide really fast, or Slide and Go, I think is his name. He can that's his quirk. He can slide. And like, if you look at some of the background characters, there's like one guy whose quirk is his head is a Lego, like that. What guy? How is he at the hero school? What could you possibly do at the hero school with the quirk of my head is a Lego piece? Like, so if you watch the background characters, you can have a lot of fun seeing all the different ridiculous quirks that he came up with. He obviously had a lot of fun coming up with just outrageous quirks that make no sense. All right, we've got like 4 people here. And we need that treasure. We need that treasure chest, obviously. So how are we gonna do this quietly? We've only got 1 trap. Alright, we'll knock those people out. Get someone's attention to come over here and look at what's going on. time. There he is. Let's get him. I loved My Hero Academia so much. I made a Dungeons and Dragons tabletop RPG hack to play it, and I actually started a podcast with 4 other players to play around in the world of My Hero Academia and like be first year students and such. Unfortunately, it didn't go very long because one of the players had an absolute meltdown over something and kind of ruined the vibe and fun of the podcast and all of my ideas. But it was a blast to play, and that's how much I love My Hero Academia. And I would do it again. Honestly, I would put together another Dungeons and Dragons style My Hero Academia because it's so fun to play in the world that they've created. Loud T-Rex is here. Good morning, Loud T-Rex. How's the growth going? How many people you got on your stream now? Get him. 77. Way to go. Growing all the time.
What do you see?
All right. Let's grab all the people. There is a lot of guards here. Oh, right there. Last stream you had your mic on. Ooh. Getting confident with the voice chatting, huh? I know for a lot of people that's one of the big steps is voice chatting, and the other big step is camera. I know a lot of people are the camera shy, don't want to have the camera out, that sort of thing. So that's awesome. That's a big step. Congratulations. Had to use your webcam mic. That's okay. You slowly increase everything, right? Like you improve things slowly as you can. Oh, the door's barred. Go figure. Alright, what do we got here? I'll see, Bubble, if I can find the episodes. I think the episodes are honestly still up on Spotify. So I'll send you one of the episodes so you can listen to my Hero Academia world. It was set in America, so I didn't want to use the Japanese location so I could create my own heroes and all that sort of thing. So it was a lot of fun to make. And honestly, with I'm going to have some time here soon, obviously, I have considered just doing some Dungeons and Dragons streams for filling some of that time. Like, we've always wanted to play that Bible adventure game, so I might do a podcast of the Bible adventure, stream that, or maybe another My Hero Academia. Bubble, but apparently Bubble's name is banned by my auto mod. Alright, we need to find a way to lure this guy out, and we need to find a way into this building. Though I don't think getting into this building is all that important to start with. I see fire pots, so I'm guessing that there's some stuff to catch on fire. Take out a couple guards just to be safe. That's one, that's two. Good night. Alright. Is there someone up here in the guard tower? There is. There are a lot of people here. What have you been streaming lately? Are you still doing Mario Party, or are you streaming anything else? Alright. Mario Maker 2 right now. Alright, looks like there's something to lure him out over here. So I see one guard I missed there. And one I missed there. Okay, this is pretty well guarded, so we're going to have to be very careful on our way through here. Well, so much for being careful. Where are you going? Oh, he's going to go raise the alarm. No, 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 no. No. No raising the alarm. Might consider buying Super Mario Wonder streaming it day one since you have the whole day. I know that's going to be a big one. I know there's going to be a lot of people streaming Super Mario Wonder when it comes out, so it is a great opportunity because I know, like, whenever there's a big new game coming out, obviously there's going to be a lot of people who buy it and a lot of people who stream it, but there's also going to be a lot of people who can't afford to get the game on day one, and so they're going to be wanting to watch the streams of it because they're really going to want to see the game, right? So it's a great opportunity to grow your stream and get some people. Got my niece Mario Maker 2 when we were in Australia last time, and recently my sister-in-law just thanked me so much because apparently her levels have gotten to be so good and she's been spending so much time playing it and being creative. That's the whole reason it exists, right? That's so great to hear. Alright. I think we've taken out most of the camp here. That's so great to hear. The creativity's flowing, and the Angry Video Game Nerd did that on stream a few times where he, like,
Very concerned about keeping
streamed
prototype ship.
playing his, like, his 3-year-old daughter's levels, and they were just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. Because, you know, a 3-year-old doesn't know necessarily what they're doing. They're not going to have great level design, but it's going to be fun still. Can't wait to go there and play her levels. Is she not uploading them? Like, can't she do, like, a friends-only upload so you can play them without having to go over there?
The Admiral cares more for this precious model ship than all men. And look at it. I'm surprised. What the? Here, dog!
Alright. So we need to burn his ship to lure him out, huh? Well, that seems like pretty easy to do. Let's grab our throwing knives. Alright, your ship's on fire, dude. You better find out who did that. Her parents are very wary about it, so no, I've tried explaining it, but they're still not comfy with it, which I completely understand. I would much rather have them have concerns about that compared to anything else, so, you know, good on them, I get it.
A letter from Almar de Khwar about missing shipments belonging to the Turkic mercenaries. The Admiral was
There goes the Admiral.
Now
One problem with Super Mario Maker and Mario Maker 2 is that when the servers go down, the game completely turns worthless unless you connect to a custom server. That's happening right now, isn't it? People are talking about, like, isn't it like the Wii version of the game, or the Wii U version of the game, and 3DS is shutting down, and then thus you won't have the game anymore. You won't have content anymore. You won't be able to play other people's levels anymore. which that is one of the problems with like live service games. Have that issue obviously going on with them, but it's not just Mario Maker that has that problem, right? Like there was an old Warhammer MMO that shut down. Like there's a ton of MMOs that have shut down that you can't play anymore because the servers have gone down, and that game's just gone forever. And for the longest time, like classic WoW, if you enjoyed World of Warcraft as it was, you had no way to play it as it was. You can only play what it is. Now they've released classic WoW now to contest that, but there's so many games that are just gone forever that have shut down, and you can't access anymore. And it's a shame to see. Like that's where, like, when people talk about abandonware and things like that, there is some duty, since we consider, video games are considered to be art. There is some duty to preserve said art for other people to be able to experience and enjoy and all that sort of thing. But if it's an online only game, like, what are you gonna do? There was one MMO, I can't remember, it was supposed to be the MMO that was gonna kill WoW, as if there wasn't a million WoW killers out there, that had like hoverboards that only lasted a couple years that people absolutely loved. But it didn't have enough players, so down it goes. And Warhammer, that happened to Warhammer. Surprisingly, Lord of the Rings Online is still going, apparently. I was actually considering playing that one just for fun, to go back. Like, the game was made in 2007, so that game is old and outdated. But you can make a hobbit whose whole goal is just go around and smoke tobacco and grow your own tobacco. So it's kind of got some cool role-playing and lore stuff to it, so I wonder if anyone still plays that game. Because we got Lord of the Rings Return to Moira starting up here soon, and honestly, I watched the gameplay trailers for that, and I was kind of hyped for the game. And now I don't know if I'm hyped for the game. It looks like it's single-player only unless you have friends to direct connect to, and I watched a 15-minute gameplay trailer, and the entire 15-minute gameplay trailer was literally them descending a mine and just throwing torches around. Like, that nothing else happened. There is some story and stuff, which I'm excited for, but I just don't know if there's enough there to actually be a game, I feel like we'll get bored of it very fast. And I already get bored of games way too fast, so... Alright, so we've got to sneak into this dude's mansion here. There's a key over there. There's a marksman.
The warmest of receptions.
So how are we going to get into this building? Let's go look around. We can't use our eagle. So the 3DS one has a campaign and Street Pass level share. Like, yeah. It's surprising that people still use 3DSs. Like, they're so old now. I didn't imagine people would still be using 3DSs, but people are still using 3DSs, so...
The whole area is on high alert.
Alright.
Expected.
So there's an open door right there. I can go in that, but there's so many people there. Maybe I can get up and around over here? Yeah. Alright. Okay, we need to hide. That guy's looking at me. So we need to make it all the way up there to take out that marksman. Ooh, there's a lot of people. Okay, take out that guy. Ah! That did not work. Alright, let's try and draw a few guys over to me here. I don't think that guy can hit me with arrows. There's a Nintendo network called Pretendo. Alright, hopefully we can get a couple guys to come over to me. I can surprise them.
Come on. Cover your back. Go. Right.
That's the guy I need to take out. See if I can whistle him over here. Yeah, come check out the whistling. What could be whistling?
Hey, go.
Alright. That's one problem solved. Let's get farther up. Alright, we still need to get to that marksman up there. There's a lot of guards here.
You are free. That key is trouble.
3 people? Okay.
Hold you. What pain? You catch that, shit eater?
Okay, how are we gonna do this? Ooh! Got all 3. Alright. That worked better than I thought. Alright, now we're closer to the marksman. Ooh, lost a couple frames on that slow-mo there.
Now Enkidu has a clear path. Guide me, Enkidu.
Okay, who has the key? We saw a key briefly when we flew over this. Must be... There it is. Alright. Perfect.
A key. There must be a door it opens.
Really? What an insightful line. A key. There must be a door that it opens. Really?
What's wrong with the general? He's in a panic, screaming for reinforcements we don't have.
Something that happened in Shakir has me worried. Some more than usual, I mean.
Alright. Let's get this guy to come past.
Hey, what's going on?
How the mighty have fallen.
Yes, come closer, come closer.
Hey!
I would have never put that together. It would almost make sense in, like, the modern day, since, you know... Oh, well, shoot, that did not work out well. You know that people make keys for doors that don't exist now, right? All, like, the fake keys and all that. So it sort of makes sense in the modern era where you can buy, like, 1,000,000 keys from China for 5 cents that probably don't open anything, but I don't think anyone was
The general's balcony might...
doing that back in the day, you know?
That is a brave move for a coward. And foolish.
I'm a little bit closer. And look, your dead friend. Oh no, what happened? What happened to your friend? That's what happened to your friend. What did you learn? Alright. Let's go to the balcony. Okay, there's also a treasure chest we need to get, so we need to take out this entire room. So what do we got here? We've got 3 guards posted. See if we can get someone to come around the corner. Well, that wasn't... I clicked the assassinate button. I feel like I kind of got...
You are a coward who steals credit for other men's bravery.
I kind of got the short end of the stick on that one. Well, that worked out well.
There is a note. Al-Mardikhwar had questions about our friend's past. Smart.
Oh, shoot.
Was ordered to a meeting at the great...
They're coming for me. I didn't realize they were all coming in here. We need to go upstairs.
Give for you, coward! Huh? What pace there? Got you! Spineless soul!
And down he goes.
I should return to Kulab and tell him Al-Rukh and Al-Aishma are dead.
Alright, so how do I get into his house? We need to find... Need to find a second floor or something. Okay, those doors lead out. This door doesn't open. But I do have a key, so maybe... Maybe there's another door or something? It's right there. The door's barred, of course. I am so sick of the doors being barred. I'll tell you what. I'm absolutely sick of barred doors. All right, so we got to break in from the roof. I don't think we can carry these up. No. Okay. Oh, we can come up here, though. Oh, come on. Oh, it still worked. Okay. I rescind my oh, come on. Grab all the coins. I like how he's grabbing the 1-cent Durham pieces instead of, you know, the literal gold coins littering the floor. Certainly no treasure I missed in here. Nothing of value I missed. Alright. Now we need to escape. Oh, they didn't like that. Apparently, if you jump off the building of the area where you're not supposed to be, they can put one and one together and figure out that you were where you were not supposed to be. Ooh, he resisted that trap. That's not good. Come on. Smoke bomb needs to work. Smoke bomb is not working. Let's try and lose him. Let's shake him. Up, up, up. Okay, throw a guy off the roof. And up we go. And we lost him. Perfect assassin. Perfect. We are now hidden. I got something in my eye. Alright.
Let us hear from Basim first. Were you successful in your tasks?
General Jasur and Admiral Nadir are dead.
Did you find anything to identify Al-Mardekhwar?
Not exactly. General Jasur was commanded to meet Al-Mardekhwar at the Great Garrison. It seems his past finally caught up with him. Admiral Nadir was questioned about missing supply shipments meant for the Turkic military. Al-Mardekhwar was not happy.
So, Al-Mardekhwar is at the Great Garrison overseeing supplies for the Turkic mercenaries. There is only one officer of sufficient rank who fits. Warlord Wasif at-Turki.
Wasif. This makes sense. There are few others who could have taken Beshi.
Beshi has been taken?
He never came back.
Wasif just returned from an excursion for the Khalifa and is at the garrison. If he has Beshi, that is where he...
Alright, let's go on a rescue mission and another assassination.
Wasif controls half of Baghdad. If we challenge him and fail, it could start a war that reaches even Alamut. You need Basim.
Fine. I will meet Basim near the garrison before I move, but do not take long. I am finished waiting.
Enter the great garrison and kill Wasif. He must not escape, and it must look like Ali did it. The safety of Alamut depends on it.
It will be done.
Alright, we got some skill points. Let's look at some skill points here. How many do we have? We've got 4. Let's grab another skill point. And improve our bird a little bit.
Good to see you.
Welcome, welcome.
Let's grab our last tool,
Have you created?
Here's what I have.
which is our noisemaker.
Is that it?
If you can improve this in any way.
Take a look.
Alright, the smoke bombs are not very useful. We need more smoke. And let's... Oh, we don't have enough. We're low on gears again. Okay.
Anything else?
Apparently we need to get more scrap metal.
Farewell.
Which is a trope that I literally don't really understand in video games. Like, I know they're trying to be like, oh, well, you need more things to do, go collect the stuff. But, like, I'm literally destabilizing an entire country. I'm the assassin taking out some of the most important people in the entire game. You think that they would say, well, you know what? Since you're going to, help us and help the entire country, maybe we should just give you the right tools for the job. I couldn't imagine saying, well, you're our #1 assassin, but you still need to go collect some scrap metal for me before I'm willing to upgrade your tool. Like, what are you talking about? Just give me the right tools for the job. I understand it's a video game mechanic, but it makes no sense. Let's see. Let's tear down a few wanted posters really quick. We're
Poor likeness.
a little too wanted right now. It says there's a gear chest right here. We might as well check that out.
Lend me your eyes.
Oh, we're breaking into there anyways, aren't we? Yeah, we're going to be breaking in there anyways, so... Alright, let's do it.
Ali, are you ready?
And who are you to tell me what I can and cannot do?
There is more at stake here than your pride, Wasif. We walk a narrow path.
Enough!
It's like in Zelda 2. Oh, you're the hero who can only save the world. Here's a rusty shield and an old pair of pants. Go save the world.
That's Wasif and Baghdad's governor, Muhammad ibn Abdullah ibn Tahir. He gave Wasif an order. The warlord did not like it.
The governor of Baghdad has no authority over the warlord. Unless... Could he also be with the order?
Muhammad? I don't believe it. He is not just governor, he is a poet and a scholar. The man has spirit. I hope to make him an ally.
Well, I hope you are right. Wasif is enough to deal with.
I'll make you a weapon, but I need these materials. You also need this weapon to save the whole civilization. Yeah, it's... I understand why it exists. Again, video game logic, you gotta keep the player engaged in doing things, but from like a story standpoint, it doesn't make any sense.
What will you do?
I will find Beshi and then free other rebels being held in the prison. Wasif, I leave to you.
Alright, so we gotta break into prison, take out Wasif.
Warlord, you cloak yourself in the Khalifa's colors so you can kidnap and kill at will. You are a plague upon the land. Its soil is red with the blood of those you have butchered. All because they sought their freedom. Or because you feared they would. You think yourself untouchable, surrounded by your soldiers. But we will storm the garrison, free Beshi, and see your reign of terror end.
Alright, so we gotta find ways to infiltrate.
Those walls do not look climbable. Those walls do not look climbable. I will have to find another way in.
Alright. Let us find our other way in.
Better keep a low profile.
He's right. That wall is not climbable. Alright. What secrets do you hold here? Oh, that looks like a pretty convenient way in right there. Alright. That was much easier to get in than I thought it would be. There's archers on the roofs up there, so we need to get...
There is a steward here loyal to Ali. He will be somewhere near the cookhouse.
So we need to find the cookhouse, and we need to get our eagle safe. Okay, that looks right. We need to get over there. Ooh, we need some tools. Don't forget to use the key on everything you see. I'm guessing everything's going to be locked again or barred so that the key doesn't even work. Oh, interesting. Okay, so I can't get around this at all. I need to go... Okay, that's going to make it harder. I thought I could run through that little waypoint there, but I cannot. So I need to figure out how to get up that wall. Okay, this is a little bit more of a challenge than normal. I like that. I like a little bit more challenge here. Let's see, there's a lot of guards there, so that's probably not the route I want to go. So let's go across these roofs and see what we can find. Alright. An open door. That's progress. An open door with nothing in it.
Warlord Wasif is back. So no shirking on your patrol.
I told you if you put me to bed I wasn't getting up and no dinner, forgotten pills 14 hours later. I'm sorry. I told you to get up. In my defense, I said it was time to get up. So I did my part. I told you to wake up. That was pretty cool. Do a little flip through the air, land in here, stab the guy. That was pretty cool.
Don't tell me the key dropped off the chain again. The captain will have my head if I've lost it. Where is that damn key?
In my defense, I told you I was not getting up if I laid down. You said okay. Sleep is good, and Emmy needed a lot of sleep, so I stand by. I think I made the right decision. But I did not get dinner last night because of the consequences of my own actions. And I'm okay with that. That is the one downside. Between jobs and house and everything else, free time is up at a premium, you know? Take the day for you, it's an Emmy day. I think that's a great idea. You should make today an Emmy day. There's nothing there. There is someone we need to meet over here, I think. Already playing Palia. Oh, have you gotten to play the new stuff? There's like been a whole bunch of patches and stuff, right? So how's the new stuff? Have you done the obstacle course or any of the new stuff? Alright, let's get this guy to run over here.
Find peace, warrior.
Cake partying for pumpkin money. we got... Oh, I see. We take a throwing knife. Oh, I thought that would kill that guy. That's a bummer. That game needs to be on Switch already. I agree. Well, that did not work like I wanted it to work, so let's hide for a second. Palia does need to come to Switch. I know that Emmy prefers playing things on Switch. I almost, if I wasn't so dirt poor, I would consider buying her like a Steam Deck just so she can start playing it in bed so she can have a little bit of her free time back. But unfortunately, I don't have the money for that right now. Woo! Well, that didn't work like I wanted to. I knocked all those guys out. I thought I could just go up and assassinate them all. Hey, that's sort of working.
One slip, blood bag. Yes,
Alright, we need to run from the flamethrower. From the historically accurate flamethrower. Alright, let's hide. Hide in here. It does, because I'm at work desk 9 hours a day and I can't bring myself to sit at a PC anymore. Gotta move. I feel that. I sit... Well, on Thursday and Friday, I sit for like 12 hours a day because I get up at 4 a.m. and then I work and then I start streaming for 2 hours. Like, I sit far, far too much. Gotta get the under the desk treadmill. Yeah, but the Switch works just as good, right? Alright. Guards are gone. Oh, there he is. What? I hit that guy with the assassin's dagger and he just bounced off his head? That doesn't seem right. Alright. So, is this... Ah, here's what we needed.
A key. This should get me into the inner garrison.
Emmy, what's the office gossip drama? Alright, we should be able to get in over here.
Hey! Show yourself. I know yourself.
Let me cake. Cake parties are very important. When you start playing Palia, you're going to have to cake party a lot of things. Ah! Why do my daggers not work on these guys?
When I watch the horse on, blood will flow. Again? Someone is going to burn.
One, that's two. Ooh, vicious. Is Lemmy Cake twerking? Cake parties is where you get like 30 people together and you mass make cakes to sell so that you have money to buy all the things in the game. They made so much money, in fact, the creators of the game had to go in and nerf them because people were making too much money making cake.
Wasif's room. It is surprisingly bare for a man of his rank. This is an elaborate shrine. Wasif must have loved his mother.
Alright, we made it inside.
Stand straight and eyes front. The warlord is arriving and will tolerate no disorder.
It sounds fun, let me tell you it is not. Because there's drama and people are jerks and all you do is click one button and then wait for everyone else to do their things. It's like raiding in WoW. You depend on other people. Anytime you depend on other people, that's an absolute disaster.
Chose the wrong side, my friend. Judgment belongs to Allah, not you.
Oh. I think we're too late. I think our friend's dead there.
It's still sticking. Make the blood grooves deeper.
Can't get into all the drama because Catholic and gossip. They sat me next to the office rapey guy who doesn't like me and they're training me to do his work. I mean, that does, that sums up pretty well. Cake parties are fun, don't let me tell you they are not. I stand by what I said. Alright, everyone's dead. Now what? Now what do we do? You get to see how everyone decorates your house. That is true, but the house has to be built for the cake party, right? Like,
Then you can lead your men outside.
you need 2,000 cake thingy ovens and like the roly penny things, so the house has to accommodate the cake party, so it doesn't look normal.
This place down.
Yes, oh that's right, that is one of the cool things that Palia does, is you can have separate plots, so you can build one house for certain things, like if you want to have like, oh, this is my party house for when we're doing parties, this is my house for when we're doing other things. You can do all that, and that's pretty cool.
The warden has the key to our cells. Be careful. He's more dangerous than he looks.
Warden holds the cells. The warden's somewhere around here. Find the key. And there's still the marksman in the area, so let's see how high we can get up. When I first started my last teaching job, I couldn't be alone with the students yet because my background check didn't clear, so they put me in a classroom with this other woman a couple times instead of her assistant because of short staff needs in the morning. She would get so bad at me, like, this is not my fault, I'm here now, tell me what you need me to do. She complained the whole time about everything. Yeah, Emmy's return to office life has taught us the thing that we already know, which is that work from home is better than working in the office every time. Like, if a job is not work from home in today's day and age, then it's got to have like perks and benefits to make up for the lack of work from home. Because
There is the warden.
the office just sucks so much, right? Work from home is so much better. Alright, let's take out these marksmen so I can finally use my bird.
The sky is safe once more, my friend.
Oh, I guess I took out... Somehow I took out the guy that I was supposed to take out? Preach. That's what I'm saying, like... We all know we have the ability to now work from home for most jobs. There are some jobs, like, for example, a firefighter can't work from home. That doesn't work, so they should have extra perks and benefits to accommodate that for everyone who can work from home gets the benefit of being at home, right? So... And, like, you would think it would make sense to work employers to do that, because, like, oh, we don't have to have office space? Well, that saves us a whole bunch of money, right? We don't have to rent an office. We don't have to clean the office. We don't have to pay all the utilities. Like, you're saving us money, so we'll give you a little bit of extra money or a little perk for working from home. But the problem is, as we all know, people are not responsible, right? Like, if you let everyone work from home, there's always going to be some people who don't get their work done, who are going to be poor performers, and they ruin it from absolutely everyone else. And to those people, as a Catholic, I am not allowed to hate you, but I do strongly dislike that you are ruining it for absolutely everyone else because you can't be on task and do the job that you're already being paid to do. Like... when the work from home got really, really big, like at the height of the pandemic, there were some people who were literally making millions of dollars because they applied for all the work from home jobs and they got like 10, 12, 15 jobs and they just set up all their computers at home and they did the bare minimum at each job and just collected 15 paychecks for doing all the different jobs. Like, unethical. Can't do that, but... those are the people who ruined it for everyone. The old lady in my unit ruined TV at our desk for everyone. Yeah. That's why I try to be very selective about the TV that I have at my desk, because I still get my work done. Stuff's still getting done. But I'm looking at Microsoft Excel. They want me to look at Microsoft Excel spreadsheets for 8 to 10 hours a day. I would go absolutely bonkers. I need something else. I need other stimulus, and I can't listen to things like I can't just listen to a podcast because when I get absorbed into something, then I miss part of the podcast and I can't catch up. So pointless cartoons or something gives me a minor distraction. Like when I need to stretch or look around, it keeps me from going crazy because Microsoft Excel sheets will make you go mad. It's got to be a form of madness, like. You know, Mad Hatters back in the day would touch the mercury on the hats and go crazy. Like, I am fairly certain that looking at Microsoft Excel sheets is the modern day version of the Mad Hatter, and it's just, you're a ticking time bomb before you go just absolutely crazy over it. Podcasts help a ton, but I also listen to Twitch streamers. See... I need to listen to more Twitch streamers. I do need to do that. I need to be more in the community. But, like, it's so hard to find streamers who I like because either people have annoying voices or they do the annoying things that almost all streamers do that I hate. The, you know, hey, what's up? It's your boy. Today we're going to play a horror game. Ah, oh no, the horror. Like, all the annoying people. I just need to find... other Catholic Twitch streamers who are chill, who are quiet, who can just sit and talk nice and peacefully. I know you're not into crafts, but Soap Passion is chill. Oh, I mean, I do need to get into it, because the other thing is, like, I run out of content, right? Like, I go through TV series and things so quickly that I definitely need, like, content. And if nothing else, streamers are, creating content every day.
Please, how much longer?
People with ADD need to use 100% of their brains all the time, so if work is taking up 60% of your brain, you need something to do the other 40%. Oh, Bubble, you had to stop watching Soap Passion. What did Soap do? Oh. I didn't realize there was a guy in here. Twitch drama. Almost as good as workplace drama. Alright, what do we got? Couple guards. Wasn't a fan of how he was talking to Melissa and stuff. He was always like kind of rude and demanding of her in a mean, condescending way. It gave me the ick.
What do we do? We are surrounded.
Be silent! Take this down quickly. The Sindiq Ali and his rebels have attacked the garrison. Request reinforcements. Seal the letter. When the door is breached, find a way through and deliver it to the Khalifa. On your life!
Yes, Saidi.
Composed and silent, even when trapped. Al-Mardikhwar indeed.
Well, that was anticlimactic and easy. I just lured him up and stabbed him in the ankle.
Isn't that ironic? Was it taken?
I didn't watch religiously, so I didn't see that, but it breaks my heart because Mel is a sweetheart.
Freedom. A word you did not use.
You can definitely learn a lot about someone by the way that they treat their significant other. There's definitely a lot of truth in that.
Freedom. Yet, I do not see any way out.
That was a anticlimactic kill, but still fun. She'd be in the room talking and chatting or whatever. I don't know if it would annoy him or something because he'd like go take the dogs out or whatever. And if she didn't do it like right away, he would just keep hounding her like, why didn't you take them out 5 minutes ago? I don't know if a bunch of things like that. I would see, not defending him, but I do see how it would be hard to like do a stream with someone else there, like if they're not a part of the stream, because you're trying to focus on the stream, you're trying to focus on what you're doing, because like it's entertainment, right? So we're talking about my job as a streamer is to entertain you guys, so you're trying to be that entertainer, but she loves to be a part of the stream. See, then just why not make her a part of the stream? Like, I would totally do streams with you, Emmy, if we did like joint streams or things together. Like I was talking about getting a laptop so that we could do like bird watching streams and other things like... Oh, she is a part of the stream. I didn't understand. And the business that he runs.
We will have to fight our way out. Our revolution begins now! With me!
This may
I think maybe she's stealing the limelight. I know that definitely some people are threatened, upset by that, right? Like I'm the person running the stream. I'm the star. And so when someone else starts becoming popular, it's very hard to share the spotlight.
Why? Do you lack the stomach for an honest life?
No, I just prefer an honest assassination. I hope you trained your men better than the warlord trained his.
Can you not see for yourself? The fight is almost over.
I don't know, like how I know men are in head of household. I let my hubby take control of situations and things like that, but it's never rude to me. Oh, there's definitely a right way and a wrong way to communicate with all of that. You're absolutely right on that. You know, as Catholics, we believe in head of households and things of that as well. But there's so many people who incorrectly believe like, oh, I'm the head of household, therefore I have to treat you like dirt. You need to know your place. Like that's not what the head of household means. And there's so many, and it's the alpha male mentality, right? That sickened disease of alpha male that's spreading right now. That's like, oh, well, I have to show her how much of an alpha I am by being an absolute jerk to her. Like, no, that's not how that works at all. Take all the choices. I don't want them anymore. Alright, we made it out. We're safe. I don't like making decisions either. It's just much easier for me to just do whatever you want to do. It's easier and makes me happy just to do whatever you want to do.
This is a good day. I will meet you at the bureau.
No, because then you don't get to do what you want to do. But what I want to do is what you do. See, that's one of the things I so much appreciate about our relationship and that I met you is that without you, all I would do all day is just play video games and sit inside and be sad. But now that I met you, I get to go hiking and get to go outside and get to do photography and get to do spooky things and go to graveyards, and you have such a better... Yeah, you have so much more fun in the world. So I like doing what you want to do because you always drag me to go do something that I would have never thought of doing, and I end up having fun and enjoying it. So that's why I let you make the decisions. I think Mike is unhappy with himself and his health and everything, so he's short with people around him, frustration with that. I mean, health problems can definitely make you short with other people. That is definitely true.
He's gotten himself into a tricky situation. I need to get rid of
The same way with my hubby, I'd rather just do what he wants so that he's happy. Exactly. I don't have to think, you get to be happy, and at the end of the day, I still have a lot of fun and get to try something new. Like, it's a win-win. There's no reason not to do that. He says that, but then I take him to The Exorcist and Marvel, and he's a big... I wasn't mad about going to The Exorcist. I just recognize that that's 2 hours of my life that have been lost to the worst horror movie to come out this year. Because that's what The Exorcist was. It was the worst horror movie to come out this year, and probably top 5 of worst horror movies ever. Like, I'd rather watch Sharknado, or Velocipaster, or Lamageddon.
Come softly, so the cat does not gore you.
You have honored your word. Wasif lies dead, and all who hear of it, hear of me.
I regret we could not save Beshi. He was a brave man.
Already they tell his story throughout Baghdad. He will free more by his death.
If that's the case, he's got to work on himself and not make himself and everyone else around him miserable in the process. And his kid's going to pick up on that behavior. 100%. That is absolutely accurate.
I have much to do. I would wish peace upon you both, but we know that is not in your future. Nor mine. I fear Ali is right. Nothing will stop his rebellion now.
Maybe nothing should. The things he says. At the garrison, we saw Wasif arguing with Governor Muhammad ibn Tahir.
Muhammad?
That is odd. I will keep eyes on him.
Arakallah Khan.
I'm officially a novice. With the adults you worked with, was it ever like high school kindergarten again? I know that's absolutely true for me. Workplace drama is like high school drama. Okay, so I did all these side quests, and it did not do anything for me, so I must still be missing something with this one. All I hear them do all day is talk about everyone else. Like, how are these people adults operating?
That child looks like he has gotten himself into a tricky situation.
Yeah, you are absolutely right. There are many times I question where people... how they adult when they can't solve simple problems. Alright. My manager telling someone, no, you can't go touch so-and-so's lunch, you can't get into their desk. Speaking of, as I know I told you this, Emmy, but like, someone came by and cleaned my desk, and I was so upset, like, for that exact reason. Like, it's my stuff, why are you at my desk, why are you moving my things, why are you going through my drawers, like, you have no permission or right to do that. What the heck are you doing in my stuff? It's so frustrating. People not understanding that they can't eat other people's food is wild to me. It's I'm in chill mode. I am very, very comfortable. It's the main character syndrome, right? Like, there's... Last time I read a statistic on this, and I'm pretty sure the statistic is not accurate, but they said, like, something like 30 or 40% of people, like, don't understand that everyone else has consciousness. And so, like, they literally don't think about other people, because it's basically like playing this game here. Like, I don't have to think, what is this child talking about? What is this lady thinking? Because I'm the only person in this world who is sentient. There are a substantial amount of people who truly feel like no one else has any sentience. So, like, oh, well, they brought food and their food's better, so I'm just going to take that because it's a video game, right? They won't know that their lunch is missing. It won't impact them because I won't personally be impacted. Therefore, no one is impacted because I'm the only sentient person. Like, there's a story that goes around Tumblr every few years. Again, I doubt that it's fully true, but there's a girl who went to a psychiatrist when she was 16 because she said that she had a voice in her head, and after talking to the psychiatrist and professionals and everything, it wasn't like, oh no, this person's hearing voices in their head. It was literally like them thinking. The voice you hear in your head when you're thinking or talking to yourself. They thought they were the only person in the world who had that. They were the only person in the world who had the ability to think in their head and think things through. And obviously that's just, 16-year-old kid. If it even happened, it's doubtable. But there are, again, people who do have those thoughts. Like, I'm the only person who matters. If I eat your lunch and I don't see you being upset, then no one got hurt, so therefore it's okay. it's such a strange phenomenon, because I love thinking about that occasionally when you're just like, and you just stop and think about it. You're like, okay, how many other people in the world are doing things? Like, you're driving down the highway, like, where are all these people going? What are they doing? Each one's going to run an errand or do a job. And you just see like this spider web of the universe start to come together. And you're like, wow, the world is so like beautiful and complex as you're trying to contemplate all these people living their life and doing these things. And then there's just people who are like, nope, none of that happens, none of that matters, it's just me. Okay, let's see. I need to figure out, this quest has been bugging me, so I'm going to Google it really quick. Let's see. Did that. Okay, so it says I need to go back to the door. Other people not being sentient is wild to me. It is. It's such an outrageously, like, I'm so self-important thought, right? To think that you're the only person whose thoughts impact the world. And then, like I said, it's just there's so many people who just feel that way, act that way. And it's crazy. Alright, so we need to find... We need to find that door to turn in the brooch. Speaking of, I had a thought, I need opinions. Let's hear the thought. Other people are wild to me. That's fair too. It's not there. It's not in there. Oh, this quest is super annoying. Okay. Not there. Not there. Okay, that door. So we're supposed to talk to that guy, get denied, and then the merchant is supposed to go off and talk to somebody else who will be begging for information. So can I see... Where did he go? It says he's arguing with a spice merchant, so we're looking for somebody with spices. Who has spices? I think the quest glitched out for me. Like, what's supposed to happen, Google says you're supposed to follow the merchant who wasn't allowed in, and then he'll go argue with someone. But that merchant doesn't exist for me anymore. Maybe, so let's try and reactivate this and see if he spawns again.
You again?
My boss got wheeled out on a stretcher midday morning. I noticed in his office he likes plants. Would it be weird to get him a small succulent from like Trader Joe's with a get better soon note? I don't think that would be weird. Like, he was obviously sick with something. Something impacted him. So a get well plant is not a bad thing. Where is this spice merchant? Okay. Being concerned for someone's health and being a suck up are two different things. Very much so. Is this guy the spice merchant? No. This right here, between the doors always being barred and this broken quest, is definitely taking this game from like a 7 or a 6, like, it's okay. That's dropping this down to like a 4 or 5. Like, wouldn't recommend you buy it. Maybe get it when it's on sale for $5, but like, I in good conscience can't recommend such a broken game. Really chill with me when Coop had to call in for me last week on my 3rd day of work because I had a 17-hour panic attack. That was definitely a terrifying panic attack. I've never seen a panic attack go for 17 hours. That was something else. Is there a way I can like reset this quest, or is it just like now the main quest is just forever broken? Like, can I just not beat the game? I have to start all the way over and do it right the first time that I had no way of knowing how to do it right? Like, that's absolutely outrageous. Get him a plant. Plants fix everything. Alright, let's see if there's a video of this so that I know where the heck I'm going, and maybe it will let me... Maybe it will let me solve it that way. Riveting game design when I have to watch a video and follow the video. Okay.
Incompetent fools. I have to hire a bodyguard.
Here. Not there. This place is only so big. I don't understand how I can't find where I'm going. And like I'm watching this video of someone else doing this, and their game looks different than mine. So like, is this area randomly generated? Does it look different for every person? Like, way to go. This is Ubisoft. Way to mess this up. Okay.
This is proof that I am of the Merchants Guild. Look, see?
With respect, that does not entitle you to 3 bags of...
Just try and find a working door. I think we found it.
...without a single coin.
Impossible! Bah, this is a waste of my time.
Hello!
Trouble with customers.
No more than usual. These people from the Ivory Coin think themselves touched by God himself.
The Ivory Coin.
We figured it out.
I should not talk about it. I do not know much, really.
Whatever you know can help me.
Well, it will not hurt to tell you what I know. The Ivory Coin is an exclusive merchants guild. They have a brooch that grants access to certain places.
How do you obtain this brooch?
I hear only...
And a key that does something. Keys open doors, remember? They gave us that hint.
That you can only be invited by another member. They think their status gives them permission to take goods without coin. Have you ever seen such vanity?
This is expected in Karch. Thank you.
Hello, spices for you?
Alright. Made progress. There's someone over here to talk to. Of course, closed door over there. Now we're just following this dude slowly. Like, I just want to stab him and take his brooch. I'm so sick of this quest. I don't want to follow him. I just want to... Just a quick loop, and we're done. What are you doing? Why did you walk that way if you're only going to turn around and go this way now?
No brooch, no entry. You know how this works.
Yes, but I left my brooch in there. Do you not see the problem here?
No brooch, no entry.
لعنك الله.
This looks like an incredibly difficult puzzle to solve. You see, the problem is, we need to go in there. Oh, well, I was just going to sneak through the side that's clearly open, but apparently you just make this guy mad by even approaching him, so... Problem solved, I guess. We puzzled really good on that one.
An exclusive union for the merchants of high society. I should have expected this to exist. The Chamber of Antiquities is the treasurer's haven. I need to find a way in.
You're dead!
This must be the Ivory Coin's brooch. Shiny. I have both trinkets. The guard will have to let me in now.
Problem solving with a knife. Very, very good problem solving. Alright, now we can finally go in here and take this lady out and solve this once and for all.
Assalamu alaikum.
You again. What is it now?
I have something that she wants. A Chinese hairpin from the auction. I also have my brooch with me here.
Very well. You may enter.
See, again, like, why couldn't we have just stabbed him and entered? Like,
This way, Sayyid.
I have been looking forward to meeting
I don't see why we needed the brooch when we could have just stabbed him and walked in here.
She is busy, and her time only allows for a few rare appearances.
I have never seen so many treasures in one place.
Don't want
I don't even... Why is she running? What did I do to upset them? I don't understand what I did wrong.
Got you! Seems that one. There!
Oh, he... I didn't even have to assassinate her. He took her out for me. We're problem solving really good here.
I wonder.
pissing yourself, mate?
Alright, let's hide behind the door. Let's see if this works.
You won't escape!
Alright, we're out of tools. It's up to you, Blowgun. Nope. Blowgun did not work. Alright, let's see if we can try that without somehow upsetting everyone. I don't really know what caused everyone to go aggro on me, but, you know, that's what I've come to expect out of this game, unfortunately. I'm so ready to get Super Mario Wonder.
It is an honor.
Indeed, Sid. She is busy, and her time only allows for a few rare appearances.
I have never seen so many treasures in one place.
Okay, so I can't pass the picket line, apparently. Dodge, dip, dive, duck, dodge.
One has to be careful not to get bitten in there.
Please refrain from speaking about the treasure inappropriately. You may enter.
Alright. Well, I don't really have any good tools for this. So let's take out the big guy first.
Where can I hide?
I will kill you! I will not fail!
Oh, that guy's eyes were popping out of his head from that. Problem solving.
Everything prospers when family is harmonious. Family? The word has no meaning. The notions, even more so. Only the self hears the deepest whispers of your soul and accepts you whole.
No one lives alone.
But we die lonely. In the end, we are absolutely, simply, truly alone.
I mean, she says she's dying alone, but I'm right here talking to her, so I'm not really sure that she knows what she's talking about. Then again, she did just get a blade in her stomach, so maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about. Ooh, do we get to fight the Jin again, finally? We get to come face to face with the demon that's been haunting us? We do. Oh, no, maybe not.
I should return to the Bureau.
Oh, I got so excited. Don't die. Well, we don't even have the opportunity to die because we don't get to fight the demon. That's a bummer. I wanted to fight the demon. However, I think with beating that final assassination, it's about time for me to get up, get out of this chair, make myself some tea, say good morning to Emmy, for real, in person, and do some other stuff. So I think this is a good place for us to end. So as always, let's do our prayer. In the name of the Father, the Son, the Holy Spirit, our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Amen. Lord, thank you for this blessed day. Thank you for all that you do for me. We continue to pray for all those people who are suffering from anxiety, mental illness. Lord, be with those who are suffering. We pray for the lives and souls of all animals, Lord. Help us to be good caretakers of animals. Help us to alleviate their suffering and be there for the animals who are sick, who are suffering, who need our intervention. Lord, we pray for those who are physically ill. And finally, we pray for those who have no shelter, those who are out in the rain, the cold, the snow as wintertime comes. Lord, help them to find the food and shelter they need. Help them to find the warmth that they need to continue on. All this we pray in the name of the Father, Son, and the Holy Spirit. Amen. Bubble, don't forget to check out the My Hero Academia movie. I think you can watch number 1 right now chronologically. So see if you can find that movie. It's pretty darn good. Other than that, tell us how Season 3 goes for you. And thank you everyone for joining. We will be streaming again Monday or Tuesday. Next week, a lot of games come out, so we're excited for new games to be coming out here soon for us to enjoy. Have a great weekend, a blessed day, and we will see you again next week.